tutorial how to create a buckets for a pool animation dive scene. And this method we're going to use with splines again. There's two ways you could do it, with geometry, standard primitives, or shapes. And we're going to start with splines, and we're going to do use the Lathe Modifier. So I really like the line. In line we're going to use a drag type called corner initial type. And what we're going to do is create the profile shape of a bucket, and it's hard sometimes to snap. So we're going to go in snap mode and get a nice bucket shape here. Let's just make it. And you only need a half of the bucket, and then take your snap off. Go back to maximize mode, which is this button here, and what we're going to do is just rotate it up as if it's and we're going to snap that so it snaps right up vertically 90 degrees. And once we have this up, then we can apply what's called as soon as it gets snapped here, there we go. We're going to use what's called a Lathe Modifier. Let's move that to the center too. Just move that to the center of the. So there's my lathe bucket. So I'm in perspective view now, and I'm going to add what's called the Lathe Modifier. And it looks weird at first. But what you have to do is align minimum, and that will actually rotate it along the open edge. So that's your bucket. You can cap, start, end. You can actually increase the segments, make a low poly bucket to a high poly bucket, and you can actually set up the degrees. So you can actually, for different shapes, you can actually do a slice. And I always weld my core. Sometimes you have to flip the normals inside and out, the poly inside and out, depending on the way it was designed. This is bucket, and I'd save this point, so I'd call this bucket lathe just to keep it different. And at this point you might want your bucket open, so what you can do is convert that by right-clicking, convert to editable poly, and grab this one little vertex, and you can chamfer it. So what you could do is, if you just want to chamfer, you might want to open it up and have an edge, and then go into polygon mode and delete this polygon that way. Or you can take that polygon and bevel it down to create a base. You just got to make sure that the inside goes inside the bucket and go that route, so it's a double wall bucket. So that's a lathe bucket. It's great. Thank you.